Friends, welcome back to my channel. In my previous video, we had seen the overview of the subcontracting process and also we had done exercises on subcontracting process. Now we will take up the next important topic of inventory management, which is movement types. What are movement types? We know that whenever we post a goods movement, we use movement type. The movement type is a 3-digit key and has important control functions in inventory management. The movement type plays a central role in following operations. This is very important. Updating the quantity fields, updating the stock and consumption accounts, determining the screen structure of the document entry. Whenever we post a goods movement, right? How do we post a goods movement? We post goods movement by using the transaction code MIGO. So when we go to MIGO, it can be goods receipt or it can be goods issue or it can be a transfer posting or it can be a stock transfer. So what we will do, we will have to use any movement type to do any goods movement, whether it is receipts or issues or any other thing. So when you do the goods movement, we have to input the quantity field. How much quantity we are going to receive or issue or moving the stock. Then updating the stock and consumption accounts. So when we do any goods movement, right? Of course, we have to use any movement type to do the goods movement. As soon as we save the goods movement in Migo transaction, it will create a material and accounting document. So the material document will update the stock account, it will update the stock, and the accounting document will update the consumption account. That is how, okay? So that is what happens once we do any goods movement. Okay, so the material and accounting documents, they will update the stock and consumption accounts. Next, determining the screen structure of the document entry. So when we post a goods receipt, right, we use movement type 101, and when we post a goods issue, we use movement type 201. So when we post a goods receipt or a goods issue, so the screen structure of the document will be little bit different. Okay, so I think you have already posted many goods receipts and goods issues. You should know this screen structure. Okay, so when we actually do some exercise on this goods moments using the Migo transaction code, so that time, right, we will know all these things actually. Okay, next thing, control functions of the movement type. So what does the movement type control? You take any movement type, it will control the following. First thing, shelf life expiration date check. Okay, so let me take you to the SAP screen so that you understand very clearly actually. So where is the configuration of the movement type in SPRO? So the path is, you have to go to first SPRO transaction code, then in SPRO you have to go to material management, inventory management and physical inventory, movement types and copy change movement types. Okay, let me click on copy change movement types. So here, this pop-up will come. Just, click on movement type here and click continue. Let us go to the goods receipt movement type 101. Okay. So let us, see any one movement type. Okay. 101. So I have put 101 and continue. Here, the first thing, what the movement type controls is shelf life expiration date check. Okay. So let me go here. So here we can see here shelf life here and check shelf life expiration date here. For this one, the indicator is, by default it is 1, which is a standard, SAP setting actually. 1 means enter and check. So what does it mean? When we post a goods receipt, okay, for any material of a purchase order, if that material is subject to SLED check, means it can be a batch manage, okay, or normally it will be batch manage and it will be having some expiration date. Okay, so if that material is subject to expiration date check, then it will ask us to input the expiration date when we receive that particular material at the time of posting goods receipt. Okay, so this is the first, it will control the movement type, will control the self-life expiration date check here. Okay, so that is about the SLED. Second is automatic creation of storage location data in the material master record. See here, let me go here. You can see here, create storage location automatically here. Okay, so when we are posting a goods receipt, okay, for any material, okay, against a purchase order, in which in the purchase order, let us say there is a plant and a storage location, but let us say that material is not created for that storage location. But if we make this setting here, create storage location automatically, then when we post a GR for that particular material, in which for which in the purchase order there is storage location, but the material is not created for that storage location. But as soon as we post the goods receipt for that particular material, it will create a storage location automatically. Okay, that is the second control point. Third one, automatic generation of PO at the time of goods receipt. Okay, so here this is another thing here. Automatic PO, you can see here under the updating control. So if this indicator is set, then when we receive, let us say when this functionality is used, let us say we have received certain material from some vendor, and the vendor has delivered, some quantity of a material, and some delivery note number is there. But in the delivery note, purchase order number is not there. So that means, let us say purchase order is also not there in our, we have not even created also, and the vendor has delivered, and that is a reputed vendor. So what we will do, we will post the goods receipt for that material, okay, what we have received from the vendor. And if this functionality automatic BO is checked, then as soon as we post the goods receipt, then it will create a purchase order automatically. But to have this functionality, we should also, right, we should also, enable this functionality for the particular plant. So where is that functionality? Here, let me take you to the configuration here. Under the material management, inventory management, and physical inventory. So here, goods receipt here, expand goods receipt here, create storage location automatically. You can see here, see, create, expand this one, plant. Okay, so here, we have to select this functionality for that particular plant, for which we want to create storage location automatically at the time of goods receipt. That means here, this functionality should be checked both for the, it will work only if it is checked for the movement type as well as for that particular plant. See, for the particular plant, create storage location automatically. Okay, then only it will work. Okay, that is the second, third control function. Fourth one is stock determination. So, what is this stock determination? Let us go to the SAP screen of the movement type. Here, stock determination rule. Here, we can see here, one field here. This stock determination rule, what it will do, this is specific only to goods issue movement types, not goods receipt movement types. Why? When we are issuing any material, okay, let us say for any outbound delivery created for a sales order, then how does the system determine stock actually? So hence, because since this stock determination rule is relevant only for issuing the materials, this field is filled for movement types which are relevant to goods issues. I will show you. Let me go back here. I will back here, back. Okay. Let us, I will click again, and let us go to any movement type for goods issue. Let us say simple movement type for goods issue. Let us say 201. Okay. Which is goods issue, movement type goods issue, 2012 201. Okay, I will continue. So here you can see here, see, for this 201 movement type, which is goods issue for cost center, this stock determination rule is filled here. Okay, so this stock determination rule, is a, that is, is one more functionality which is more relevant to, PP. Okay, which is relevant to that, stock availability and all that one, check and everything. So this is, since this is relevant to PP, we will not go into more details of this one. Just what you remember that this stock determination rule will be applicable and used for any moment type which is used for issuing the material for goods issues. Okay. Next thing, dynamic availability check. Okay, what is this dynamic availability check? To check if the materials are available for issuing for sales orders, reservations, etc. Okay, so let us see where is this dynamic availability check. Here, dynamic availability check here, it will be here under date control. Here you can see here, right? Date control WM movement. Okay, here update control. So here you can see here. So for 201 goods issue moment type here, which is goods issue for cost center. Let me go back here. Yeah, here we can see the dynamic availability check rule. Okay, so here dynamic availability check here. This is activated here. Okay. So the indicator here is A. A means warning message only issued in case of non-availability. So that means here, if the material is not available, okay, if the material which is going to be issued is not available, then it will issue a warning message. Okay, so this is a dynamic availability check actually. So here this is for goods issue for cost center, and here the special stock is not used. It is means for general stock here. Okay, if I expand this one, we can see all this special stock, but this dynamic availability check, it will be there for general stock actually. Okay, so that is about the dynamic availability check. Next thing is field selection. So field selection, where is this field selection? Here, field selection you can see here. Okay, let us say for 201, field selection enjoy. Okay, if we double click here, here which fields are mandatory, are required, and which fields are optional. Okay, that means here when we are going to issue any material using movement of 201, the required field is very important. KOSTL, which is cost center. So whenever right we make any goods issue for a cost center, the cost center is mandatory. So without inputting the cost center, we cannot make the goods issue. So here, for any moment type, if you double click here, the field selection engine, then you will see which are the required fields and which are the optional fields. And the other fields are optional. Okay. So that is about the field selection. Let me go back here. And the next thing is also the below settings are important for any moment type. What are the other settings important? Allowed transactions. What are the allowed transactions? Okay, let us go here. Allowed transactions you can see here. Okay, so for example, let us say I will double click here on the allowed transactions. So you can see here, so many transactions. Okay, when we use, goods moment using MB11, MB1A, picking MB26. Okay, all we can use the 201 moment type actually. Okay, so but nowadays, right, these are all old transactions, and we are not using all of these, and we are using MIGO transaction code, okay, for posting goods movement. So out of all this, MIGO is very important, and these are also some other transactions also, where we can use the 201 movement type from VL0 to UN, all that one, VLMO and all that. Okay, allowed transactions. So in allowed transactions, we can see for which transactions that particular movement type will be used. Then reversal or follow-on movement types. What is this reversal or follow-on movement types? For example, here for 201 movement type. Okay, so let here this one we can see here reversal or follow-on movement. So okay, let me double click here. If you double click here for 201, the reversal movement type is 202. Okay, for 101, the reversal movement type is 102. Okay, I will show you that one. Let us go back here. Let us go to the 101 moment type, which is the moment type for goods receipts. Okay, let me go back to the initial screen. Okay, again I will click on copy change moment types. Here, select moment type. Okay, 101. Okay, just continue. Okay, so here what we can see here, right? The reversal or follow-on moment types. Okay, for 101, just double click here. Reversal follow-on moment types. We can see for 101 it is 102. Okay, so normally for reversing 101, we use 102 here, 102. Okay, 102 moment type. Okay, and here for return delivery, okay, if you are reversing the goods receipts against that is, for any delivery, okay, then we have to use this. We have to create a return delivery and use the moment type 122. But normally, right, for a 101 reversal, we are going to use 102 moment type. Okay, so 102 moment. Just remember this one. Okay, so next, create a new moment type. Okay, how we can create a new moment type? We can always, create any new moment type by copying any one which already exists. Okay, then after copying from any standard movement type, okay, we will create a new movement type and we will change the control parameters for the new movement type as per our requirement. Now, what is the number? What is the that is a number we can use, character we can use to create a new movement type? So the key for the new movement type must start with either 9, X, Y, or Z. Okay, normally we use Z actually. For example, I want to create a new movement type by copying 201 movement type. We can name it as Z01. If you want to create a new movement type by copying 101 movement type, I can call it as Z02, anything like that. Okay. So, but here the important thing is, we can create a new movement type. When we create a new movement type, we have to use any, characters for that new movement type, and that can start with 9 or X or Y or Z. When copying, make sure we also copy all the dependent entries of the reference movement type. Okay. So here in the same configuration, okay, let us say, how can we create a new movement type? I will show you. Okay, so what he's saying, we have to copy all and then we have to make the changes, as per our requirement. So let us say I want to create a new movement type by copying movement type 201, which is a goods issue for cost center. Okay, so there I want to, make some field mandatory. Okay, required entry. Okay, some field which is in standard 201 movement type, it is optional, but I want to make it as a required entry. So what I can do, I can create a new movement type and make that particular field as required entry. Okay, so how I will create a new movement type? So here, for example, I want to create a new movement type by copying from 201 movement type. Let us say I will call this movement type as Z01. Okay, continue. Just continue there. Now it will open the 201 movement type screen. Okay, so here, I have got this one. Now what you do, after you get this one, you just, click on details. Okay, for example, you select anything, any one screen and click on the first one, 201, and click on details, the first screen. Okay, as soon as we go to 201, select the line and click on details. Then you click on, one button here, copy as. Okay, click on copy as, and here now you give the new, that is, new name for the new movement type which we are creating by copying the standard movement type 201. Then press enter. You will get this screen here, you had copy all. Click on copy all. So it will copy all these things, all these settings here for the 201 moment type, and we can create a new moment. So that is what he says here. When copying, make sure we also copy all the dependent entries of the reference moment. Okay. After we copy all the, that is, all that entries, okay, for that 201 moment type, then we can make the, for example, I will click here, copy all. It will copy everything. Okay. So one T code is not there. Just, okay, remove that one. Continue. It will copy all the details. See, number of dependent entries copied 527. Now I will continue here and I will save this one. Okay. When you save this one, the new moment type Z01 will be created. Okay. So now what we will do after this one, right? Uh, we we will do one exercise on creating a new moment type Z01 by copying the moment type 201, and also in the new moment type Z01 we will make the goods recipient field as a required entry, and we will also test this newly created moment type by posting a goods issue against a cost center. Okay, but since this if I do this exercise in the same video, the video will become longer, and hence I will make a separate video for creating a new movement type and testing the same. So now in this video, I think you have learned all about a movement type. That is, what are movement types, what are the control functions of the movement type, and how to create a new movement type. So in my next exercise, we will do one exercise on creating a new movement type and test the same. That should clear all your doubts on any movement type. Thank you for watching my video, and see you in my new next video on the creation of a new movement type and testing the same. Please, give me your valuable comments, and also please subscribe to my channel so that you will get notification of my upcoming videos on several topics on MM. See you in my next video.